she should be very careful of Sammy Jojo because he can actually come back and haunt her. But she said
Yomi will never listen to you. I told you,
hold on, please let me say this so that before this thing will come out. Hold on, let me say it out now. Hold on, finance game, please. Before this thing will come out, I'm saying it out now because she now sent a message. It was on Super Vibes that she said that I was trying to market Yomi to her, and I told her that you know Mr. Yomi already. Why should I market Mr. Yomi to you? I only wonder that she should stop and she should also be careful of the Sammy Jojo. Then perhaps I'm waiting for her to now bring the proof out now. Because after she said everything she said, I was waiting for her to bring it out because I already printed it out. In black and white. So that people will not say that, so you actually campaign for Yomi. No. I was even warning her to be careful of these people that she's even parading around. The rest of the Sammy Jojos. So now people should hear it loud and clear now. I wonder, not knowing, because despite the fact that she was one that said that I didn't see her as an enemy. But until when she now sent it as a message, it was a chat. She sent it. I saved the page. She said that I was marketing Yomi to her. Then I now told her that you yourself, you know Mr. Yomi, and I never told you to go and support Mr. Yomi. So do not say I'm marketing Yomi out to you because I want that, because I know this thing will still get to this point. And I already wonder about the life of the Sammy Jojo. So in case of the case, I'm ready for that if they're going to bring it out. Go ahead.
Because what Bintin said, if it is true, I'll be so disappointed. Working with Sammy Jojo and Arifa, using them against Yomi.
Can you see the trick? Sammy Jojo spent more than 6 months in prison. The case is still on the ground for the defamation of character.
You can't be disappointed because the same thing that happened about phone forensic is the same thing that is happening now. So why are you saying you are disappointed? Why are you saying you don't know that she's not sending them? Of course, she does.
Because Yomi said that he needs a new phone for phone forensic, that the phone he has at hand wasn't good. When he started, they were using that on him. That person that don't have a good phone at hand, that was coming out, wanted to make the public to buy him a new phone. He's saying that he has NGO. That one came out from that that dirty agate.
If anybody can remember, when they started this lawyer of no lawyer, I was in support of it. But when they were trying that, they were suggesting, I was like, I have one problem, and that one problem is just like there is a red flag. As long as when everybody starts saying, hey, I know that there is a problem. This is a plan that they should be very careful. I know this. We just thank God that God exposed everything.
Imagine Yomi gave some Jojo 20,000 for his children, and he now went back to be sabotaging him.
Do you know the whole worst thing about these things? Is still the Yomi that they will still be calling till tomorrow.
Everything. Can you look at the question that Fikran was asking? Will Yomi bring his yearly
what is wrong with them
to the table? How much do you donate into his NGO?
That's the question. They always ask.
That is how you. I've been seeing you handwriting in the ground.
And they will be asking stupid questions.
I was just pulling your leg. Seriously, don't take it.
No, you're not pulling my legs. You are not pulling my legs. Don't change it. Don't change it. I'm mad at you. I see you like a good body, like a brother, like a little person. Yes. Why are you doing that? Why are you subjecting him under the mud for all these low lifers that are begging for peanut money from people in diaspora to be rubbishing him? What the fuck?
Seriously, I was just joking. Seriously,
it's not joking. You've already said what is your mind out.
See, bro,
ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n bá fọ́n fún erin tí erin bá fọ́n fún mi ló máa fọ́n jáde. You said it to all. I'm not going to jump. I've never got that agboju.
God bless you.
Àtàwọn ìyá àgbàyà àárín yín tí wọ́n rò bóyá àwọn oníṣẹ́ǹjì kan lọ́wọ́ àwọn pùlù ẹ̀yin ni wọ́n fi owó oníṣẹ́ṣẹ́rẹ́ jọ lójú náà.
Lórúkọ jẹ́ fún kí náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórúkọ jẹ́ fún kí ló dé.
Ẹ̀yin náà fi oníṣẹ́ṣẹ́rẹ́ owó jọ lójú. Èlò lówó tó ń kó fún gbogbo yín.
Kí ni bẹ̀rẹ̀ lórúkọ jẹ́ fún.
This is not fair now.
Arifa.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ fẹ́ pọmọ lọ́mọ all because pé ó ṣàwọn gbé ìdájọ́ òdodo fún wọn. Fẹ́ẹ́ tí ò kí ẹ̀ àwọn tó yẹ pé reality náà dúró dé.
Let me say it now for people to understand. Hold on, okay.
Are we going to continue like this?
Guys, with respect.
I can't go to Africa to go and spend holidays.
1 second, please, guys. With due respect.
My children can't travel.
With due respect, please.
What do you mean?
Let us say this thing and let people understand this thing. It is unfair. If you see people doing things, good things in your society, in life, people that can actually help, with things that we cannot do, you see people doing it. Don't you know that Mr. Yomi is actually risking his life? All this thing is.
And Arifa even came out to say that he didn't see any sign of
just give me that one. Just 1 minute. I will keep short now, please. That 1 minute. Let me just say it for what it is. The way I feel. I'm not being emotional. So people will not say that it's always emotional. As Papa will say, I'm always caring about Yomi. No, it's not like that. No. If your child, if anybody's child is doing well, let us appreciate them.
Like I said, I was just when you asked me question, when you asked
Mr. K Crown, please, because you already you have said things. You have already gone against Mr. Yomi already. Even this, you have done it. But
no, you are not taking it.
Do you want me to give you references? Do you want me to give references? But let us not go there. But because of that 1 minute I asked, give it to me.
Hear me when
that 1 minute. I will keep quiet now. I'll keep quiet now. Just give me that 1 minute, please. Hold on, please. That 1 minute, please. See, if we have somebody doing something good in our society, let us all try to spread our wings and fly with them. Let us contribute. If we cannot even contribute our money, even if it's only we appreciating them that they are doing something better in life, let us do it. Let us not bring them down. In your mail, how many people
Fire Force. Let me interject you there. Do you know that on Fire Force?
Just let me say it.
Let me quickly interject you there. You continue.
When we see people doing this thing that they are doing, it's very painful. You know, very painful. Nobody is going to come from. Nobody will do anything anymore in our society if we keep going like this. Because people are tired. They want to. When you see somebody doing something, you see. They castigate them, they call them names. The people will not do anything. That's why you see people looking at everybody now. If they say that they kill somebody, nobody will react. They say that if we go there now, they say that we are the bad people. Nobody is doing anything anymore. And do you know the reason why that thing is happening? Because of this same reaction from our people. When you see people doing good things, they will react. They say, what is all this insanity? We are sick and tired of this thing. We're going to leave. How do we call ourselves developed country or even developing countries? Because when you see
why it is now?
This same Andy that said that there's no more justice. When Oloriyebi was asking him which way forward, only as far as is concerned, there's no justice, but he's going underground to work.
Finest game. With the way things are like this now, what do you think we can do to add more effort?
You people should leave Yomi. Let Yomi be doing his own job. You've already formed your group. We see what you are doing. We will not work you.
Don't destroy them.
If you people bring what you are doing to the public for us to see, and we see that you are doing it diligently, we will support you too. All we just need justice from Mohbad.
See, don't.
And the guy could get buried.
Don't categorize me as you people. I don't know the people you are talking about. You understand? And like I said, I was just, talking with you, just trying to play with you, and if you read my comments, the comment section say,
are you part of underground? Are you their journalist?
No, he's shaking that finance scam is giving it to you.
I have never
he's shaking. You're a coward.
I've never.
I'll call you a coward, man.
I have never spoken against you.
You're scared. Don't be scared. We are just arguing things out. That's who I am. I don't hide my feelings.
I get you. So I
will call it over. When they say let's just call it spade, like I always say, when you see people do good things, when you see people doing good things, appreciate them. Appreciate them. Try not to
like his real name. I don't know his name. He will say
Luffy, only what he got to say.
Whenever he's talking like a
Mohbad.
We both share the same surname. My surname is your surname.
Are you sure? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yes, I'm serious. My surname is Adebi.
Bless you.
Yes.
ẹ̀yin ni ẹ ń gba owó ẹ̀jẹ̀ mi nídìí owó yín iṣẹ́ mi ó tó mi ná Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ bùkún mi mo dúpẹ́ f'Olúwa mi nídìí owó tí nǹkan kan fẹ́ bribe.
Let me open one secret out. Let me open it. Let me open this secret for some people that do not know. Let me open it for them.
àwọn wèrè wọ́n ti kú ṣé is it Yomi lórí burúkú olóṣì tó wà ní ọ̀dà loft yẹn èpè ló máa pẹ́ pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó kọ yẹn ọwọ́ tó dẹ̀ fi kọ nǹkan yẹn ọwọ́ yẹn máa gbẹ dànù ni ó ní fi ṣe kọrin nínú ayé ẹ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ ló máa jẹ́ 10% agent tó máa gbà lọ́wọ́ Yomi olórí burúkú olóòórùn.
Just leave there. It's just a comment now. You should know these things. So this is social media.
When this is bringing out a positive, and you'll be going out there to be spoiling it. It's what Arifa doing almost right. Saying that the 3 seconds was meaningless.
It's not that TikTok is a new app.
Going everybody down. Wọ́n ṣẹ̀dá tó wà ní abẹ́ yẹn. Ó máa dúró sórí 10%. Ó máa gbowó owó ẹkún. Ó máa bàjẹ́ láti ṣe ìtumọ̀ rẹ̀.
Àmọ́rẹ́ ni ẹ má já wọn lò. Àmọ́ ìyàwó tó
ti bàjẹ́ pé mo kó sweat mi sínú ẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú yìí. Ẹgbẹ́ kiri ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀sìn dání. Ẹgbẹ́ àìsàn sábẹ́ kínní. Torí ọlọ́run náà ṣe lè gbójú wá síta. Ẹ̀yin wèrè dájú tẹ.
Oṣù àrídìí ni ojú tèmi wà ń ta. Ojú tèmi wà ń ta. Ó lè ní
Mr. Eric, come up, Mr. Eric. Open your mic, Mr. Eric. Open your mic, Mr. Eric.
Let me ask you a question. Wait, please. I want to this question.
Mr. Eric now.
Don't ask journalist question, no. Be careful, I let you.
Mr. Eric, Mr. Eric. Yeah, let's move to Mr. Eric now.
I think people saying that we should not talk about him at all. Like, even if we see something that we want to talk about, or maybe something that is doing right now, are you saying we should not even just talk about him at all?
When you say Yomi, you ask Yomi.
You can call him.
When you see Yomi, when he's on his show, go to his show. Go and ask him questions. Stop backbiting at the back. You didn't say that you shouldn't go to him. If you see anything that you wanted to address with him, whenever he's out, request and speak to him. Chicken no. Yes, sorry.
Take crown. Stop, say.
He has ear of listening.
Okay, crown now.
Wait, Crown, are you married or single?
That's a personal question.
I'm asking you.
It's a personal question now.
Answer me. I asked you. I want to know.
That is why okay, it's private. Yeah, it's private.
Letole.
Crown. Let me say something. Just one question. What Yomi is doing, is he doing right or wrong?
Of course, he's doing everything. He's doing right, 100%.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I'm okay with that answer.
You see, let me just, how many people can do what Yomi is doing? Yomi came to this country where I am. Tó bá fẹ́ jókòó láti máa ṣiṣẹ́ fún ọjọ́ mẹ́ta, ó máa gba owó. And he put himself back to Nigeria. Ó lọ sí Abuja bẹ́ẹ̀, ó lọ sùn síta. Nígbà tó lọ síta fún ọjọ́ mẹ́rin, láti ní àtòrí pọ́n ń gbé àwọn èèyàn. You tell me, èló ni Yomi fẹ́ gbà? Èló ni àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ fún Yomi? Táwọn ń pariwo pé ó lè ní àbí nǹkan kan ni. This is what he does for a living. Human rights ló pera ẹ̀. Kí ni woman rights ń ṣe? Òun la fojú rí. Why a lot of people come on him? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílùú òyìnbó, tẹ́ bá lọ bí iṣẹ́ lọ́jọ́ kan, èmi tẹ́ máa gbà ni. Please, let's stop all these rubbish things.
God bless you, Eric. Ṣé ẹ rí Eric tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí? Eric tí wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ lénìí. Ìgbà tẹ́rì kọ́kọ́ dé science class yìí, Eric kọ́kọ́ believe nù Yomi. But Eric saw the result. Eric saw a man who is striving, who is really seeking for justice. Now, he believes in what Yomi is doing.
Why do you think I say that?
We all saw the result. That's the reason why we are all supporting the man. That is the reason. But some people sat down there, they still want to behave Adama. They don't want to.
They want head of Yomi Fabayi. I
don't know what they want. Get ground. You guys were asking him that he's not updating. He came out. He proved his update to you. You say he was lying. What else do you want from him?
Mr. Yomi, I have contact with him even before G4M. I think most of them
If now you are a boy and you are doing like this, you are a dubious brother. If now you are a boy and you are throwing him under the bus like this, I'll see you as an enemy that you're supposed to keep 1,000 miles away from.
How did I throw him under the bus?
This is one thing.
I will say, not different from Madura. You are not different from Madura.
Before you even see, let me tell you.
What have I said?
Hold on, okay, Crown. Let me tell you this. See, this is one thing. You don't have to be with Yomi. You don't have to be against Yomi. You only have to have your own mind and be able to say the truth the way you see it. If Mr. Yomi should do something that is not right tomorrow or tomorrow, we will be the one that will call him that Mr. Yomi, no, this thing is not right. Don't do it this way. But see, you said that you see, just be honest in everything you do in life. And that is one thing about this life. Being honest and being able to call a spade a spade. That's one thing I always say.
The Prince have said now. Prince Prince say I have not. What have I said now? Like, if you listen to me in the afternoon when I
no. You have not. The questions, everything this that has been said so far.
I have never spoken. Say anything like say. I have never. In this justice for Mohbad, I have never. As a matter of fact, I was one of the first people to contact him for justice for Mohbad. I swear with my life. I was the first person. If you can, I was the first person to contact him, but he said he was not.
When you were supporting Kudi, I remember that time. You come for me, where is my evidence? Where is my evidence? Nǹkan tí mo ṣe ń kó bò nìyẹn pé mo sọ nǹkan tí mo ṣe ń kó bò ẹ́ lálẹ́ yìí nìyẹn pé mo mọ̀ ẹ́ dáadáa.
I will ask you where is your evidence. I can't even remember your name. That I can't even.
Remember now. For me, know you now. You can't remember. Just remember now. Most of the time, yeah. Àwọn tó jẹ́ pé àwọn ní fracas wẹ́ pé fracas náà ti wá sí àwọn tó jẹ́ pé irọ́ ti báyé gbogbo wọn àti Bukky o àti Kudi o àti gbogbo wọn ohun tí wọn ò ní kankan they will be talking as if they have the evidence gbogbo wọn jọra wọn lójú ó jọra wọn lójú bí nǹkan mi all those say gbogbo wọn I know them from their fracas.
Kékram àwa táwa dá owó tá a dá fún bàbá Mohbad What does Baba Mohbad bring out for us? Yomi,
owó yẹn sì ń bí mi nínú tèmi lẹ́nu.
tí ó gbóyin pariwo gan. Yomi ti gbé a lot of things jáde.
Àti ìwà sọ́ọ̀bù yẹn o, wọ́n ti ká tún máa dá mi o.
Adáwọ̀ Baba Mohbad ẹ̀ tí gbogbo ọ̀dọ́ Baba Mohbad ni. What does Baba Mohbad bring out to us? What? Did they arrest anybody?
Àjáde ẹ tún lọ dá Yomi ló dá yín lọ́rùn ẹ tún lọ dá ẹ tún lọ wéṣọ owó yìí síbẹ̀.
Mr. Eric, let me tell us the truth. We cannot blame Baba Mohbad right now. Do you know this is why we cannot blame Baba Mohbad? This is the reason why we cannot blame that man. Olódoni, I will tell you. Olódoni yẹn tiẹ̀. Àwọn kan ló lọ fi kówó jọ. Òun yẹn tiẹ̀ sí ká sòtọ́ fúnra wa. Oh God, Naija. See, there are some people that gather themselves. Do you know the reason why they divided people? They call it divide and rule. Divide and rule. When you can actually break some people that have the mouth to actually have to interfere into things, you break them out, you corner them, you put them in one circle. Then you that actually needed to do that thing, that you realize that now we are now in the right circle. They are now going to cajole that person and telling that, do you want to make money or not? Yes, I want to make money. Don't worry. Let them shout. We will swallow their money. Didn't know the funniest thing? They did it to themselves because of those ones that so naive in their midst. Those ones did not even understand what we are fighting against. So when they were actually asking for more donations, those ones who are unable to see anything, they said, okay, yes, we are the real justice. Those ones are anti-justice. So they kept donating money. You know, this thing, it's crazy. You see, Nigerians. So people are so good with scams, fraud. So people they are perfect. That's what this is why I keep saying. You see, there was a time I keep saying that this is an organized crime. And when you talk about organized crime means that it started from the brain. How do we even call it? The master. Let me put it that way. I will still remember the right word for it. They brought people up, and when you look at these people that actually scam the public, there are only few numbers of people in the society. They have numbers. It's like you want to do all this what do they call it? All this Ponzi scheme. When you look at Ponzi scheme, the lack of the MMM, lack of money that has happened in Nigeria. When you look at people that actually organize it, when you look at their numbers, you will be so surprised that I want these two people not come together. Not they derive millions of naira, lower way, billions. In fact, they go billions sometimes. That is how naive people can be. That was the reason why I said this thing is organized, and it is happening again now. It is happening again now. Hold on, Kekran, please. 1 second. To February again. Hold on, Kekran. Hold on.
I think what we need to do.
Boss, hold on, bro.
Let him talk. Allow him to talk.
Okay.
Go ahead, please.
Go ahead, Kekran.
Go, bro.
I think what we should be talking about and what should be, is to find ways to clamp down some of these challenges, some of this loop, that is coming out these days. Now, if we notice that, or if we sense that, okay, this thing is going to be working against justice, we should try as much as, or someone is trying to sabotage, the effort of justice. I think we should just, find a way around it so that it should not be causing more of these distractions and all of those things, and whoever that has said anything that is so demeaning, I think we should just, tender apology and, retract, statements and move on, because it is going to be unfair if Mr. Yomi is at the war front and we that are supposed to be championing the cause and pushing him and supporting him, we are trying to put him in some kind of corners, then it is dangerous and it is wrong. So what I would just say in finally is that for as many as people that are supporting him, keep on encouraging him and keep on giving words of motivation, strengthen him and keep praying for him because it's not easy. Tabangbadura kamagbadura fún
kúlẹ̀ tó wá ń tù sí béèrè wá tẹ́lẹ̀ ọmọ eléyìí sọ ẹ́ tẹ́lẹ̀.
àní kékeré àwọn ò gbádùn mo mọ kékeré àwọn dáadáa.
bó ṣe máa ń tún sí brain nìyẹn.
bó ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn.
ìrẹ́lí bá pàṣẹ ló máa bí ilé.
ìwà pani boy let him land.
ó rí pé mo fún ẹ̀jẹ̀ lẹ́nu.
1 minute.
ọ̀rẹ́ ti wá lẹ́sìn.
Please let him finish. Please.
Okay, thank you very much. So we should just try as much as possible to block those holes, because the more we allow things like this, and the more we'll keep on getting frustrated at people, and the more it will keep on getting distracted. The distraction is too much. The issue between Arifa and Mr. Yomi, who arrest this person, who did not arrest this person, it's distraction. So we should try as much as possible to build a wall, fortify a wall. Mr. Yomi should try as much as possible to fortify, and everybody, supporting him should fortify, that walls of justice, so that nobody is going to be used, to work against justice. Because, like I also heard that some underground people, some people are working underground, a kind of group of people, I don't know them. But then, we should be goal-oriented. If a group of persons have decided to okay, they've given us results as public. They've arrested whoever, they've decided to arrest the next person. We don't want to know who initiated it. All we want is the results. Okay, and anywhere we know that something is going to cause distraction, we should try to talk less about it, and all. So, and all in all, we should just keep praying for Mr. Yomi and keep supporting him in all his endeavors. However, anywhere we see that he's lagging, that we need to talk, we'll definitely talk about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, what a good submission. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you, darling. Olórúkọ, God bless you.
Everything.
You know that we are now friends now.
I actually came up to support you now because I can see that you guys are non-value.
Mr. Richie, I'm not after you, and I'm not after K-Crowd.
Please, 1 minute.
Mr. Richie.
Good evening, everybody. Please.
Go ahead.
I have a question for K-Crown.
Okay, go ahead.
K-Crown, please. Last time I checked, I think you and Yekudi interview pending. And up to today, you people have not released that interview to the public. How do you think you can help us with that interview? At least let us see what Spending said during the interview. The second question is, how do you think, or what do you think Arifa has contributed to justice for Mohbad? Or what do you think are the antecedents of Arifa in this justice for Mohbad?
Okay, number one, I was not among those that interviewed Spending. I was never part of it. As a matter of fact, I got to know about it later. So, and whatever thing that was discussed or whatever, I'm not privy to it. So I was not aware of that. I'm not among those people that interviewed him at all. That is one. Two, your second question is, what has Arifa done in justice for Mohbad? Well, I am not in any way in position to determine what somebody has done or what somebody has not done. Everybody knows what they have done. And I believe the society, the community of justice for Mohbad, as a goal, they'll be able to attach, meaning to what this person has done. For instance, now it is the new people now that can say, okay, this is what K-Crown has done. I'm not the one to say this is what I have done. Okay.
So do you think Arifa is a justice seeker? Because last time I checked, he is just a mere Karimo's errand boy, and Karimo is anti-justice. So
Arifa that will answer that because, like I said, I'm not in a position to say.
But for the past few hours, you have been here trying to defend him, trying to and this is we spent 2 years achieving nothing. We need to set the record straight now. I've not been coming up for the past 2 years, but I decided to start coming up because enough of all this bullshit. I will see a lot of people here come here and saying Arifa is working. What exactly has Arifa done?
Mr. Abe, please. Mr. Abe.
Up to now, nobody has been able to convince us or tell us what
Mr. Abe, can you listen to others, please?
Has contributed to J4M.
Mr. Abe, please.
Mr. Abe, can you have a listening ear to others, please?
Sorry, Mr. Abe, please.
I have never.
You say the question you are asking. Let me just tell you, you have gone to that pass. You have gone through that way. You just couldn't that you brought in. You couldn't have left justice for Mohbad ages. This is what is present now. That's what we need to be talking about. Let's forget about Yekudi, even Baba Mohbad blogger that just dropped herself. We have gone past all those things, please. Please. We have gone past that one. We shouldn't go back. Your brother father should be a dear. Let's move forward.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Eric. Yes, K-Cry, I'm glad with your last submission, based on what you have said so far. It's always good to, I know people find me boring, because it's always good to preach, priests are supposed to give in woto and all that. What's been happening the last couple of days, I'm yet to understand fully. But the only thing I could say about it is, there shouldn't be any commotion about all this. This is my own view. Yomi is doing his own thing, and the people who are doing things, they're doing their own thing. But in terms of wanted to say maybe Yomi disrupt whatever they're doing, I find it very difficult because even if you arrest Spending has right to his legal personnel, right? But I want to believe that that's the way it goes, and the lawyer is enough to break the news to whoever wants to know. So, for Yomi talking about it, doesn't really move anything. It doesn't change anything from my own perspective. I might be wrong. I don't think it changes anything. And Yomi is an active person as well, and which he wanted to apprehend Spending. So I don't understand what the force is all about. And I think we all find ourselves in this situation because of the police. I'm sorry to say.
Mr. Richard.
If the 1 minute, okay. Please. If the police have given a regular or intermittent update, all this fracas, who said what and this should never have happened. If the police give a conference, okay, this is what we're doing, but because of the current investigation, we cannot tell you more than these, blah, 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 and stop. But the moment the police are putting the public, right, to be their spokesperson, then we're here. I think we should try to understand that.
The public, Mr. Richie, the police made the public their spokesperson. Who are the public?
Are you not listening to this?
I listen to you very well. See, that's the reason why
I am explaining something to you. Listen, let me explain.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
If Yomi comes out, talked about what is happening, yeah, he has right. But there are some limitations. Try to get the facts right. I think the police are doing their job. There are limitations to all these things. Right? If the people on the ground comes out to talk, there are limitations to it. I'm not blaming Yomi, but what I'm trying to tell you, if the police are actually coming out to address the situation, right? When was the last time police gave a conference about all these things? When, if I may ask you? People should just stop all these things. We support whoever is trying to do something. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. I know you're emotional about all these things.
I'm not being emotional, no.
I'll say the way it is. I've listened to you for about 2-3 hours.
Yes, and I still say the same thing.
So let me talk now.
Talk.
Because what I wouldn't appreciate, I just told you, you've been talking for the past 2-3 hours. I only just came up.
Mr. Richie,
what I'm saying is, there's nothing wrong with us supporting whoever is fighting for the true justice, and Yomi is one of them. I'm not denying that. I'm not taking that away from him. Try to understand that. I'm not shutting down his credibility. But what we should understand that we are where we are because of the functions of the police. Simple. That's why we're still, and you guys should be very, I don't know, you should have that thought sense to think about this. This is what is happening here, nothing more.
Can I say something now?
Hold on.
First, please allow Richie to speak.
Mr. Richie.
Even if he wants to take 10 minutes. We'll be chatting, please. Allow him, please.
He has finished now.
I think he's done.
Keep your voice up for now. He hasn't finished.
Honest.
Sir?
Stop turning my microphone off.
He has finished.
I didn't touch your microphone. No, nobody touches you.
Someone is turning it off. He's done immediately.
He has finished. No.
I don't know who is
Say something. Someone is turning it off.
I don't know. I don't know
you are
who's
not
inside. I
on
didn't touch
mute,
anything.
Fireforce. You are not on mute.
Someone, I'm telling you. Okay,
And if
fine.
you want to talk over me, I will mute you, but I've never muted
Okay,
you.
it's one of the moderators.
No, Mr. Richie, no.
Fireflies,
With due respect.
Fireflies, Madam Bino.
Okay, with that.
Orderly. We've been talking since. Allow Uncle Richie to speak. Please. Go ahead, Mr. Richie.
No, I don't have anything. I just want us to be very sensitive about the whole thing. Instead of us getting into all this argument about who does what and all that, we should look at things differently.
Mr. Richie,
yeah.
Sorry, Yomi did not tell us that he arrested.
No, he didn't say that.
No, I'm not saying that.
He didn't say that.
You're still going petty. I'm just talking about the whole thing.
Okay,
right?
sir.
That's what I'm trying to relay. That listen.
Okay.
But what do you see to people who are working on the ground that you don't know?
For me, like I said, if that's their model of operandi, I don't care. Right? I'm fighting for justice.
Then they should
one minute.
Should leave people.
No, listen. I'm fighting for justice, and I'm saying there's no reason to attack each other. That's what I said. That's what I just said. You listen to me, Teju. I said it.
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I'm listening.
So I don't want to repeat myself on this anymore. Unless you want to dig in something. Unless you want to dig in something which I don't know.
Principal Richie.
Sorry.
Let me say this. See, Mr. Richie. What I was actually going to say is this. You see, Mr. Yomi, he see things and he speaks about it the way he actually feels. Sometimes they said when they accused him, he talks too much. Everything that is going on, because according to Arifa, that was what he came out to say. He said, Yomi is spoiling this case. Everything that Yomi is releasing out to people, he's spoiling the case. What has Yomi released out that spoiled the case? Recently, do you know the reason why they are fighting Mr. Yomi now? Let us break it down.
It was yesterday. Yes, Mr. Richie, yesterday afternoon.
So that everyone can understand. So that even if you are going to hate him, if you are going to love him.
But you kept throwing him under the bus and saying that it doesn't have a beef with you.
I don't know what he has done so wrong. There are some people just gather themselves together and see him as a very bad person. Before you know it, they say that, Yomi, Otiba case is there. Spoiling the case.
These same people were coming out that Yomi is not taking them.
And meanwhile, these people that they say that they are doing something, they said they wanted to go on the let's call it undercover.
Undercover. We don't know them.
Underground. But we don't know you. What if Mr. Yomi is trying to do something right? Which is not a new thing anyway. And you guys are the ones that will go there and spoil it. The same thing that happened in Lagos. It happened in Lagos.
Oh.
He arrested. He was able to gather efforts together, and he arrested Adura and others. And if the Baba that did not go down there, he went there. It was after the Baba got there that they released Adura. Everybody is now asking the question. Even Mr. Yomi was asking that, how motivated these guys that have already arrested that we are trying to investigate and see and break everything down. Who released them? It's that same Mr. Yomi that they are calling bad names. So now, I'm now waiting. I mean, myself personally, I'm waiting for anybody that's going to do more than what Mr. Yomi has done. Let them now do it. Because some people are now asking for money, right? Are they not asking for money? Okay, but you must do something. I'm not going to do something. They arrested. Hold on, Mr. Richie.
Sorry, you are fusing things together. I don't understand. Why are you fusing all these things together? I don't understand. That's why I came up.
Hold on, Mr. Richie.
Yeah.
Ask that question again, please. Ask that question again, please.
Why are you fusing things together?
Fusing things together? Like what and what?
I'm asking you because you're talking about what happened before in the past and how those people that were arrested, how they were freed. Is that your misfault?
What happened?
Whose fault is it?
I want to get your question right.
I'm asking you a question. Whose fault is it? You are telling that Yomi arrested some people in the past, right? And then you said Baba Mohbad got there and those people were freed.
Arrested some people in the past.
Asking you a question. Listen,
whose fault is it?
Yeah.
Whose fault is it? It's the same question I'm asking right now. Who was the one that released Adura? How did Adura? Because if
then you should be directing your question to the authority.
Hold on, Mr.
You should be addressing your topic to the authority.
No respect. I will not disrespect you, and I'm going to answer you in details now. The same thing.
Why would you disrespect me? I just asked you a question.
I will not. Now, Mr. Yomi.
Mr. Richie, please, sir. Mr.
Yomi as well has the same question. Please. He said, do you know what happened? They released these guys. Mr. Yomi had he went for another case. They arrested these guys, but there was something. And I think somebody wrote something against him.
Yomi is here. Let Yomi answer that
yes, I want him to be listening now. If I'm lying, he's going to tell me that I'm lying. He's going to shut me up.
Please, sis, bro. Sis.
Mr.
Richie, Yomi is here. You can ask him the question.
It's not me that asked the question, not me. It's fine first.
Okay, Kate Round. If you are still under the
let me answer you. So
if you are still under the comment section, I can leave the floor for you to come up. I can leave the floor for you to come up, Kate Round, so you can ask Yomi the question you want to know.
Let me help to ask Yomi the question.
No, don't help me. I'm here.
No, I have the answer to that question. If I'm wrong,
Mr. Deji, I leave my brother alone.
Give you the answer.
No,
it was Cape Crown. Sorry, it was Fire Force that was talking about what happened in the past.
So, if I'm wrong now, Mr. Yomi will now correct you.
Yomi is here.
You're right. Yomi, question never be pàdé. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ọmọ mi àtẹ̀jẹ́. Kí ló dé gan? Ìṣàlejò. Ìṣàlejò ẹ̀
náà. Yeah.
Ẹ bá wa fún wọn gift jọ.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, house. I will start with Paparino. Good morning. Madam Shayo.
You're just waking up.
Mr. Eric Crew. Ernest Camp.
Yeah.
Prince. Mr. Teju.
So no good morning to me then.
I'm on the field. We are doing. I don't. You should know what I mean when I say I'm on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So slumber will come. We will wake up.
Okay.
But we must get all these suspects, and justice must eventually come from Mohbad. That being said, I just want to intimate us. In spite of the fact that there are some people that are working with Break the Silence Foundation, the situation is so precarious that virtually all the professionals and people that are working, except maybe a few of the protective personnel, most really do not want to have your face out there. And it's very important, and I understand. So I have to be covering a lot of grounds. doing so many jobs that belongs to different division or different departments. So one thing I would appreciate and appeal for is to be considerate with somebody like myself. Because to be the one to communicate, be the one to write letters, be the one to interface with security personnel, be the one to speak with Abuja, be the one to work with the strike team here, the tactical here, be the one to mobilize, be the one to go and look for fund. All these things are not just what an individual would do, I will not break down. And the sad reality is that nobody is even talking about the medical constraints involved. Not that I'm not feeling sick. If you come close to me, you will see so many signs when people want to fall sick that you see at the top of their lips. I have so many bruises. Me, I refuse to check into any hospital, because we just have to deliver on time. Even the Inspector General of Police, as far as I know, is on top of the matter, full gear now, asking his officers, please activate all the formations. They must get these people. So the reality about it is that it will be so counterproductive at this stage to be looking for many errors that you will think, oh, we do, not at this stage. And the reality is people are still mistaking, this is Yomi Fabayi, this is the human rights organization. The government institutions, they know that before an NGO can be approved, nowhere in this country, nowhere in the world, that they approve an NGO for one person. They know it is always a conglomeration of 2, 3, 4, 5 personnel, important people that have been scrutinized. So when they say Break the Silence Foundation, they know they are not dealing with one person. Judges know they are not dealing with one person. When we were having this King White court case last week, 2 lawyers from the NGO represented us, apart from the government lawyer that was there. That same last week, I was in court against Larry Omodia. A lawyer from us are there. A different lawyer. You all saw the video. In Abuja, we have a standby lawyer working. Do you understand? So, as it is now, the Yomi case, a lawyer went to represent, faced the judge, because it's a family court. Like, how will you bind Yomi Fabayi? This Yomi have no local stand. She has no even right to do that. And this, whatever they have spread on social media, you people are not even bothered to see how did we quell that. It has to be me personally that went to the court. I applied before the court. I need to see the case file. I said, look at, I called the court registrar. There is no evidence of service here. So who served what I'm seeing on social media? And they are saying, what's the key on Masoro? Look at them, they are now silent. So when you see the whole stuff at this stage and time, how would anybody be comparing what a human rights organization is doing with what a stray that has shown every tendency that he is already gagged? This guy has a case, he has overbear himself, he has overreached himself, he's facing prison terms, and he's trying to buy his way out. And the only way he can buy his way out is to now go back to the same just J4M and work to destroy everything we are doing. Now, the only thing they are doing is to stage a fictitious group of people. At this day and age, with your intelligence and everything, the family of Mohbad deceived over 250 million Nigerians. At the end of the day now, I exposed them, put my life on the line, we exposed them. They are now telling you some people are walking on the ground again. And you are even falling ship to that. As bad as you think we are not in the hidden, we are not anonymous. You are doing this kind of a sensitive stuff where you know that the family members are looking for a way out, and you are still trying to condone an anonymous, and they now stage, and they're now outsourcing the face of their own group to that individual, Arifa, and you claim you are seeking justice. Is it not the same guy that was working with Karimo and has been doing everything to see that I go to jail? When Karimo is exposed on a normal crime, in a normal justice community that people are seeking justice, how can such a person even sit with us again? If you so care about your child, you care so much about what you're fighting for, and somebody has come up with such traces, is it even meant to be allowed to say, I have a say in this quest for justice? The fact that this person came out, they are unprofessional, they are on count, they just want fame by all means, and they ran into problem. That kind of person is coming out to tell you in 2025 that Yomi Fabayi is doing this, when he has done something that is about to send him to jail, and because he doesn't want to go to jail, he has been given a mandate. Now go back within them and disrupt whatever you can disrupt for us. That police officer, I'm telling you on my honor, I will put my life on the line down. She must get out of this case. If not, I will shake everywhere. How can a police officer be so criminal, corrupt, dirty, and then you still want me to trust that person with the cause of justice? Who is that in the scheme of things? Put pride, remove pride. How can I be doing something and you place me beside that kind of a person? What pedigree does he have? Even as an actor alone, it's a different ball game. Look at what we have done. Forget about our Lati over 1 year, 2 years. Start counting from the day I came on board. Mention a day that I stopped fighting in this cause. I abandoned my own career that is feeding me. May 2024, go back to my page. I unveiled, I did a multi-millionaire birthday. I did a housewarming 2 months after I become a poor person. If that job could make me build a house and spend money over almost 200 million, then why would I come and somebody will be embarrassing me that I am looking for money and they are saying 600,000 naira? Is that how you treat people that have invested and sacrificed in your country? If that's how you treat people, then why would you want your son to become somebody in life and you want them to respect and regard them in this country? Tell me what your child is doing. If this is how I would have sacrificed for my country, sacrifice for a good cause, and then you think immediately this is how you rubbish and water it down. We're fighting a very sacred, serious spiritual battle with the same people that Mohbad lived his life for. The people he tattooed his name, and the people now that at this point, the government are saying they are looking for, they have questions to answer about his death. The people he appreciated in his music, the people that want to inherit his estate. Do I look like I'm going to be getting it? Tell me how I'm going to get anything from Mohbad. And at this stage, you are seeing a credible face to this struggle. Even if anybody is that daft, if Mohbad's case is going in this trajectory, and you see somebody that has got a face, that have a voice, that people know, to come and volunteer himself, it's a massive plus. The doors I will open in 20 minutes. Some people will be there in 20 years. Because it's not a name that I just built. So no matter how you think I am, you have to understand the fact that this person, has he been paying his dues? Is this something that he has built that he would never want to mortgage for a pot of porridge? I am only trying to salvage and help the multitude that messed up the Justice for Mohbad movement. You were there for almost a year. You contributed. You know this struggle required money. That was why you set up a GoFundMe. You thought the Baba will be interfacing with police. You thought he will be putting up protests. You thought he will be putting up conferences. You thought he will be working to pay PI. He came and you put all your resources into the hand of somebody that is already a suspect. You allowed emotions to be cloudy. You cannot contribute such money and not understand that if you are so intelligent, the next person you have to look for is a credible NGO or a human rights lawyer to fight this case. And you all made the mistake, and you saw somebody trying to correct it. The people that the first problem is to have allowed the likes of Gulesi, all of them, they cajoled all of you, and we are trying to make correction. And one village, they are throwing, and so you go Shawarami. If you look at the criminal activities of that Tarifa, you think at this stage, if truly is your son that they are fighting for, you will still allow that kind of person to say he's a justice seeker. Which justice? I can tell you on my honor, he has been staged to hijack the case in Abuja so that they will present him as part of the justice seeker, and then they will break the Silence Foundation out, and then they take over the stuff and tell whoever killed Mohbad, you have a soft landing. With this kind of IPO, they will present a very weak case, and they will just say, let's just stage this stuff. And when they get to trial, just say this, maybe go and beg. Why would an IPO who realize that in the directive in this case file, I have a memo from the president quoting in verbatim break the Silence Foundation as their own source. And the reason why they gave this directive, you are now working, you are abandoning the break the Silence Foundation. You now went to work with a group of people that you don't, even the editorial.
But how is that? 1 minute, you said something there which is quite interesting. If you are being recognized, right, like you said, so in a functional state, why would the authority now acknowledge anything from other person? When you say you've been recognized and then the break the silence has been acknowledged, how is it going to be possible for somebody to put you down? I don't understand.
Exactly. So the point is, let me explain to you.
1 minute, fire force. I'm not asking you a question.
You know, immediately I was able to update the public that this is the status of the case, and this is the department handling the case. And you know all these criminal elements, just the way they did with Panty, immediately the 30 seconds video, we're pursuing it, and we are going to be organizing a press conference. Before I could say Jack Robinson, these people had already linked up with Panty. They wanted to hijack it. They wanted to do they even did 2 press conferences within 2 weeks that I initiated it. And they are even the ones saying I should come under them. I said, this is not disgusting. Who are these people? And it turns out to be that it's one criminal, a fraudster and impostor. And I can tell you for free, that man is going to go to jail. He can try to hide. He will be shown the door to I'm telling you for my honor. Because I'm not, all these things they are doing, the only reason why they are seeing me so available is because I have no other route.
Yeah, you're a public person, yes. Mm-hmm.
I have to salvage the situation. I have to submit myself and my platform unsolicited. Because if over 1 year, people who they claim to be intelligent could not understand that, how can we give the power and the mandate to the person that perhaps might even be responsible or might play a part in what killed Mohbad? Go and look for what killed Mohbad. Do you think the Baba does not know what happened to Mohbad? Do you think all the whole story, I got there, I saw Dube cover my blood, we carry the body to police station? If they got to police station, you are asking for police to give you a report on what he doesn't know anything about, how Mohbad died, anything. And the police say, no, don't mess yourself up. These people are trying to come up with something terrible. It could backfire tomorrow. Withdraw. Don't lose your career because of maybe 50,000 naira. Let them submit the doctor's report. Little did that police officer know that where they took Mohbad to, there is a CCTV. And the police could see clearly that this guy is gone for a long time. Look at Steve. How can somebody that you claim died 45 minutes ago?
Thank you.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's a serious melee. And I can tell you all for free, we are working in the background. Ask them, Kini what here need down on my investigation. And another truth, Mr. Eric, all of you. It's only one directive. Only single directive law activate the case of Mohbad Abuja, which is the directive and the order of the presidency. If anybody is deceiving you, even if I write with that 3 seconds video to the Inspector General of Police, he will not do anything. Because people don't understand how governance work. The people that have jurisdiction on the case is Lagos State. And the investigators were constituted by the governor of the state. An executive order, go and do this. It is going to be difficult for the Inspector General of Police to now want to rubbish the governor and the commissioner when there is no new evidence. Any complaint that will not even show the IG that, look at, this is his cover up. This is what we have. And the question now is this. If these people had written their petitions since 2024, which new evidence did they supply to the Inspector General of Police? And why did it take him since 2024? Why is it now that I was talking about the presidency's directive, I have gone there to protest, and now when we began to act, that is when they now say they are working in background. These people are just impostors and hijackers. Half of them may be looking for justice and ego. But the real person, also he will go and work with those people and penetrate them and know what they are doing. Pretend we are part of those that are writing petition. And the reason is because the IPO will say, I need this guy, a competition will hide behind these people. So if they search my phone and they realize that I'm speaking with maybe one Arifa or anybody, I will say they are part of the complainants. Because it will be unhard. It will be a serious criminal and a punishable offense. If as an investigator, you are speaking with an external that has nothing to do with the case and you're giving them information. But at this point, she needs to prove to us. If I am the complainant and I've gone to write my statement, I want underground here, if you talk to reflect, come and tell us. It's simple logic. Simple logic. How did it concerns that you will leave us? We initiated your arrival into Lagos.
May I ask you a question based on what you said now? Is there any oh, sorry, Papa. No.
Yeah, please. Good morning, everybody. How are you, Mr. Fabayi?
Good morning.
Yeah, thank you very much for all you're doing, and may God continue to see you through in all your attempts to see justice for Mohbad. I just want to interact with you, and I also want to say some few things. And I want us to look at things, little bit, let's say, beforehand. So I'm just waking up, so guys, my voice may be a little bit dull. So please just bear with me. I've been busy all day. Yeah. You see, like the way I've positioned myself in this case, I've seen myself as an analyst. In this case, I've been like, when it comes to working with all the different kind of information that has come through, for a very long time now, I think I know a lot when it comes to information about things that have been out there or that has been said by one person or the other about this case. So when people kind of direct their point, or probably are coming from one direction, I quickly know where they are coming from. Now let us for one moment discuss about the case of spending and the case of Damola. Now on the case of Damola has claimed to be the one who communicated you, even though you don't believe in it, because it is more convincing, it is more believable that Adura communicated you. And you want a full investigation into that effect, and which is the best, and which by now we expected that investigation to have been completed and the necessary suspect to have been arrested, which is fair enough. So Damola coming out to make that claim, I think it makes sense, to now go after him. That okay, if you claim you were the one, the video you promised to send to me, where is the video? And if he claimed, or if he, for one reason or the other, if he decide to delete those videos, you'll be held accountable, because it will not be believed that those particular videos contain some evidence, some fact backing up the confession. It means he tampered with an evidence. So you, as a witness to this effect, you have a local standing. You have a local standing to report as a witness of that crime, and to also be a prosecution witness at least if the case will be prosecuted by the government in court. So you have full effect in that case. And also,
can I quickly interject you there?
No. I just want to
too far.
No.
I don't want you to travel too far.
Okay. I just add one.
Let me explain.
Yes.
I'm on the field. You are even misrepresenting everything.
Okay.
So that's why you need to listen to me.
Okay.
Now, this is it. Having notified the authorities through the new lead that there is a video and a confession, the first investigation activity before contacting even myself, after they received that evidence and new lead, is that the police should go to the lower commands that were treating the case on the authority of the president. Go back and look all their investigation. Harmonize every investigation. Look into everything, not just the 30 seconds. Look into all the investigation. Do more you can. Get your reports down. Pick the right people that have committed offense and prosecute them. And they did that. And everything has been ready since June. So by the time we got to know that this thing has been active, they've worked on our lead, and they've even gone, they've expanded, they call it expansion. They're not just limiting it on the 3 seconds video and all of that. They did their job, and they have said, okay, these are the people that have questions to answer. And then these are the people, like the people that we're going to be charging for social crime. And when I got there, they told me, now based on your efforts with us, we have even gone more than what you give us. It has helped us to know, and we have a drag. These are the likely suspects and the people that we need to investigate. And these are the list of people. We need them. How can we get all of it? Because if we go through these people in Lagos, they will not provide them. It's the same police formation. So we are going to be working with you, and we're going to be going on the ground to pick all of them and prosecute them. Do you understand that kind of job in policing? So as at that time I picked Damola, it's beyond 3 seconds video or the confession in the chat. Mm-hmm. The time we got Damola, if it was Wumi we saw first, if it was DJ Bami, that's the person we're going to pick. But because as at that time we lack resources, there is already struggle. I want to one the case all that you are okay. The Baba Mohbad has been there. They are trying to block them from coming to act in Lagos. So as the complainants, we are like, now that we are on top of our case, this thing, justice must be served. They've already destroyed the reputation of Break the Silence Foundation and myself. They've already told them, that's why you see all these women. Emma Daofu Yomi, don't donate, because their mandate is that if that foundation is starved of funds, you won't be able to mobilize any investigation. That was the script they were playing. You all do not know. So when I need to move, we have to start looking for, okay, which one do we pick first? We must get them to Abuja. we must ensure that we break the genes and they start this investigation. So the ones I want to start with that I thought would be easy for me is I look for, okay, these ones I can see them. Let me go to that court. If I find them, what I was told is if you see them, call anywhere you see them in Nigeria. Call immediately. We would mobilize and they will arrest them. Then our officers will come and pick them from Abuja. So that was what happened. At that time, Adura, they knew. But Damola could not avoid coming to court. It's dangerous for him. So he had no choice, he had to come. But before he showed up in the courtroom, he sent people to come and sweep the courtroom. Is there anything on ground? Is there anything? Until they thought nothing is there. And because I'm too intelligent for them, I didn't ask any of the security personnel to be in courtroom. So they thought it's safe for them. They've looked around. So Tafi Pari Kotu, ni Ofuwalara, Obo Taofelora, look Elekeruti Wale. Do you understand? So that is the background of it. It's not about, all of you are still making that grave mistake. It's Damala and Adura. No, it's far beyond that.
You see, I understand how criminal cases work to some extent. I am not an IP, I'm not in charge of this particular case, but from the direction from which I'm coming, I believe I understand very much what I'm saying and how policing work in Nigeria. In the first place, you are not supposed to be the one in charge of going after suspects. That is not your duty. Your own is to inform the police and assist them if you have any knowledge.
That's what I've been doing. That's what I told you.
Yeah, no problem. Like I got that clearly. That is point number one. Then point number two, when it comes to regarding the prosecution of suspects, I don't think it is professional for police to just charge individuals to preparing for prosecution when they don't have them in their custody already. Like, even no matter what, whether a video or no video is given to police, and police have an evidence of a particular crime, police will hereby make moves depending on how severe that crime is. Let's say, for example, you've written a petition to the Nigerian police supported by particular evidence, and the evidence has been, first of all, unraveled, has been investigated, and there are incriminating factors in that particular video. Now, the police will make move of, if it's very severe, the police will.
You can only analyze. Let me explain to you.
It's not about analyze.
You only analyze.
No. There's going to be clash here if you don't understand this, because people understand it. They will not.
Whatever you want to say, you are speaking. But you're only going to bank on my own information.
This is how the system functions. Please, it doesn't.
I don't see. It's not you. You are not an authority. Hold on, Paparano.
What I know is not about authority.
Let me explain to you.
You don't know what I represent.
You cannot confuse me in the case I want the field on.
It's not about whether you've been there, but you are not representing the police in the right way, please.
I am working with them. They're stopping the community policing.
You are working with them, but you are not representing the institution the way it should be.
Hello, Paparano. Whatever you are doing, hold on. Whatever you are doing, you are still far and less in it in this particular investigation activity.
I am not, as I've made it clear, because I'm not going to the police to make one or two complaints. Does not mean I don't understand how the police function.
Let me explain to you. I am telling you, I'm not reporting to you, number one. Number two, there is no way you think you know anything. You cannot understand the status of this case than me. It's my case.
That is where you get it wrong. You can't say it's your case. It's a public case.
Are you listening?
It's not your case. What is your case here?
Before you can analyze, you must get from me.
What is your case here? One, an attempt to swindle you and a witness to a crime that was reported to you. Simple. It does not mean you own the case. Because that is where I think they are misunderstanding this. And if you are making it your case, then you are misunderstanding this case, and you will not allow anyone else to work effectively. And that is why I'm coming. Let me explain to you that of spending to you.
The only thing you can say.
We have talked about that of Damola. Let us not talk about
spending. Hold on. I'm spoken to spending.
You don't know what I know. Try to put one or two things together.
Even the argument you are making here, even spending lawyer, they will only speak on behalf of spending. You are only you are a public commentator. And the only way you can comment on any case is to hear from the people that are on the field. Even in the news,
how the Nigerian
in the media.
Function.
Hold on. Wait now. Even in the media, the structure and the way they operate, you cannot know more than the reporter on the field. He must feed you. This is a live coverage and report coming. If as a newscaster, if you want to know more than the person on the field that is telling you, this is what is going on here, this is my intel report.
Mr. Yomi, let's say I'm a doctor and you are telling me about how a medical doctor function. Who do you think is supposed to know better how a medical doctor function? Me, who is a medical doctor, or you, who is reaching out to a medical doctor? Who should know better how a medical doctor function?
If you sit outside and I'm a patient and I'm dealing with a doctor somewhere, and you are somewhere in your house, you want to know, you didn't diagnose me, you didn't see me, you're only trying to treat it based on general thing that you studied in your medical school, you mistreat.
That's
you
why
have to listen to the patient.
As long as I have history, even as an external doctor,
you don't have the history of the patient.
No.
You only have the history of the knowledge of how to treat the case.
In this case, do I have history of this case?
Which history do you have? Do you know what I wrote in my statement?
Come on, I have history of this Mohbad case.
Do you know what I wrote in the statement? Let me explain to you.
Your petition is out there. We've read your petition.
Wait, it's not petition. My statement matters more than the petition. And what you don't know is this. Let me educate you quickly. All the investigation activities, what Adura wrote before, what Doctor wrote, what anybody had written before, these are the things that they've investigated on. You keep informing the public and your people that it's about 30 seconds video. You are misinforming them. Listen. Oh, the Jubilala Jori. Oh, Sinu Kesi. And you people have to listen. I'm only trying to do updates. What I update you is what you feed on.
When you wrote to presidency, was it about like the statement of Adura and others in general?
Or it
was about a specific effect? Because these things have to be cleared. You have to be direct. You want it to be
clear, you argue with me.
You misunderstand all these things. And when they rage, then you believe that you think they're anti-justice, that they don't want you to get justice. No. You also have to understand.
I don't know who anybody is doing anything. I don't know them. I don't know what they are doing. I didn't antagonize whatever they are doing.
Me, I am here to support whoever that is willing to do the right thing to get just Mohbad, at least to my own, little.
Whatever the case may be, I am just giving you the updates now. But you have to listen now.
Yomi, can you just listen for 1 minute?
Richie, please.
He's misinforming, and if he's not going to listen to me, there's no point.
I am not misinforming.
I will have to give you my breakdown and tell you what is going on before you people can start analyzing on it. This is how you people have been messing up the case. You are analyzing a case that you're not even a party to.
We are messing the case. We are messing
also, the case. 30 seconds video. Money, this is beyond 30 seconds video. The number one homicide detective did a report. Ó ti gba gbogbo case file. Gbogbo nǹkan tó officer ọlọ́pàá ṣe ní Nàìjíríà lórí Mohbad. Ó ti wo gbogbo ẹ̀. Ó ti wo statement bàbá Mohbad. Ó ti wo nǹkan tí DJ Bami kọ. Ó ti wo nǹkan tí kiri sọ. 30 seconds video and stuff is a new lead. Ó ti wo gbogbo nǹkan tó ti ṣe sẹ́yìn. And they've drawn conclusion. Ó ti wo nǹkan táwọn ọlọ́pàá want to report to come before. And that is it. What they have done. And this is where they needed.
Moderators, you can block anybody who is trying to cause chaos in the commission. But again, as I said,
I don't know why this thing is so difficult for you to understand.
It is difficult to understand because you yourself are not trying to understand.
Can I talk?
No. Fire Force, relax.
Okay.
Now, this is what happened in the homicide department. If a case has been received by this department and an investigation has been done, they will do a preliminary investigation to try to ensure that, yes, there's severity in the crime. It depends on how severe the crime is. The police can invite the suspect and they can pick up the suspect. If the suspect has been invited, every means has been exhausted, they will declare them wanted. They will declare them wanted. They will be told to present themselves. As we speak right now, there's no public warrant on any of these suspects anywhere that is shown anywhere. Police are not kidnappers. Please, let's not make it look like they are doing something illegal. If police has investigated and they have any strong evidence against this individual, one, they are not going to arrest them and release them. Right? In this particular case, like, not that they've already found out any particular thing or so that is already that incriminating. That's why they are still investigating them. Because if they found something on Damola before picking Damola, by now Damola would already, would have been charged, would have been probably going to prosecution already, and others and co. These people are still being investigated. Investigation is still on.
Papa, I know you don't know what's there. You just want me to tell you the thesis of all these things. And if you force me to say these things out, these are the same people that will say Yomi has said too much. I've just given you the background of what is. You don't. These people, they have a picture of Mohbad.
You see, they think you are clue. Anyway, you know what I will say. You know what I will say.
Hold on, let me give you a clue that will make you to know that.
Don't give me. You don't have to give me. I don't want to hear.
Listen. In the case file, detectives has gone to see Mohbad's the original status of Mohbad's. What happened to him? What they found on his body, they know. But who did it? All the people in the house, they are lying. They are concealing evidence. How will the police get it out?
So you mean they have done another autopsy?
Oh, Jesus of Nazareth. Oh, God of Nazareth. Let me explain to you. This is homicide department.
Yeah.
They have a report of the officers. This is original report that you all of you did not know.
The officers medical doctor.
Report, let me speak now. The case file that they went to take in Lagos, let me just break it down for you. Now, listen. Olopa Lagos State, Tonshi case tele. From the onset, naturally you would expect that the original status of where only any stab wound, Lara Mohbad, to an original case file. But because of bribery and stuff, they keep the original info with Ari body after so many days. But none of the people in that house could come out and own up. Wait, I did it, or this is the person that did it. We can't generate it by force. We have to know that whatever happened to this guy, to cause wound, happened in that house. And all the people in the house, including his first family, they are concealing it. Who did it? No problem. We have a problem there. Nobody could tell us this is the person that did it. The only thing that comes close to it is the aftermath confession over a year plus that Adura gave through the chat. Whether it was Damola that was saying it, whether it's Adura, like Nkota and Wala Joy. Who did it? There, so from one Lagos State, we now know. We now want you to now stand by it, so that we can be able to prosecute. I'm not supposed to be saying this. Because you people just think they should declare wanted. They should declare wanted. You need a prosecutorial witness.
Even at that, Richie, please wait. Even at that.
Even at that.
We are not naive of police preliminary investigation, unless you want to say that the preliminary investigation that was made in Lagos State, it is, what was brought out, what was reported to the public was another jargon.
Unless you should know that now, this thing, Papa Rhino. Mohbad was bleeding profusely. They didn't show you the cause of bleeding. They know the cause of the bleeding, for heaven's sake. You should know that there is cover up in Lagos State. And this is what they are trying to. All they just need is if Adura did not come out and confess, in continuing investigation, you need Lati Joy. Somebody must be able to point to who did it.
Let's put that one on one side. Let's put that one on one side, okay? I don't want to overtake you on that. I don't want to stretch my voice because I'll be doing my studio work very soon. So the second is this. Let's come to the case of spending. Before before you became very active, on TikTok here on Just Mohbad. I know you've been on Just Mohbad since September, like 2023, just like when everybody started. But now, before you became active on TikTok, there are so many things that has also that has gone by, and that is the relationship between Spending, Yeye Kudi, Comrade Moses, and the boss man. And that effect was so, let's say, was so serious to the point where Yekude came on the internet and said, if you all know what Spending told me, it's just like when you are claiming that that Adura, you are presenting an evidence where Adura says some particular things to you and made particular confession to you. Right? So the same way, in the case of Yeye Kudi, Spending spoke to them and told them some certain things. In the voice of Yeye Kudi, she said, Timba son kote Spending is son ekoma daru. And she said she was not the only one. She was involved, Bossman was involved, and Comrade Moses was involved. And I remember, so I think June or July last year, whatever. So there've been that effect on ground. They've been trying to hold Spending on that particular regard since then. So recently, it now come to my knowledge that Spending has been arrested to come and substantiate those grounds. Spending was the one they claim that told them, if you ever hear of this thing where they say that in Kokoshira, in Third Mainland Bridge, that they wanted to throw some persons in the sea, whatever, all those things, and some other informations. It alluded that it alluded to Spending. So that clarification is highly needed. And I think some people are working on that ground. So when you say that, what do they have? Okay? Not that they are not bringing their own they're not putting it in the public space. That's the only difference here. In your own case, your chat between Adura is out there. Everybody can see how incriminating it is, and they are demanding for clarity to that one. Instead of Spending too, they also exist.
Can I respond to that?
That I want you to be aware of, yes.
Can I respond to that? And I want you to be honest with your response. I am not in any competition with anybody. Anything anybody wants to do to bring light to the case is very welcome. But when did they, number one, this particular evidence that you claim they have, can you, in your honesty, tell us when did they actually initiate it and link it up with the police, and when did the police start acting on it? When did they send it to the police?
If you remember,
credible new lead.
Yes, if you remember. It's I cannot. Me, I'm not working with them. Okay, I cannot tell. No, please wait. I cannot tell. But what I let me just try to let me scrap my brain a little bit. Let me just give me 1 minute, please. There was a time. Yeah, there was a time. It came to our knowledge that Yomi was going to be picked up, which Supreme told us about that. People waited, and she was never picked up. We don't know what caused the delay. And there was a time Comrade Moses came around.
Please put a date to it so that people can know the time.
This year. It's somewhere around June, somewhere around June. So yeah, somewhere around
June what? 2025, Abi?
2025, yes, somewhere around June 2025. Yes.
Okay.
So that information came out, and also when they talk about the case of Abuja, with all sincerity, there's some coincidence here that I think we respect a lot of things that you are doing, but I think wait. Let me break it down now. Should be you ask me now. Me too. I care so much. There seems to be some coincidence here, because there was a time, the first time we heard about the Abuja case, that people were, arrested in Abuja. We all saying that until today again, that they are lying again, this and that, whatever. Believe me, we're asking that who said this thing? Abuja. They said it was some people in the camp of Supreme that first mentioned, in fact, that there's a case in Abuja. Guys, everybody in this live stream, am I communicating? Am I telling the truth?
Yes.
Before that was before you made the I think before May 2nd. No, before that April. During that corona, that toxicology time, sometime around April. Okay, because I was saying, because me, I was arguing that it was Yomi that first mentioned the Abuja case. But they insisted that that you see, that before now you'll be saying that that it is even the Supreme people, they are the one that first mentioned that the case is in Abuja. So me, I don't know now. I don't know now what may be delaying their case. I don't know what may be facing them. But I don't want to believe that there seems to be some coincidence somewhere.
Let me now tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth on that now. Let me give you the right information. Let me give you the right information.
Okay.
The first letter that we wrote to the president was in April. The one that actually they minuted on, which was a direct letter. The first one was open letter in April 25. The one that would follow diplomatic route was in May 5th, and it was delivered 6th of May. And I'm telling you on my honor, from the case file that was shown to me, that May, the presidency activated it and gave the directive. The president employed the Inspector General of Police. He gave the order to him direct. Go and harmonize all the case file and prosecute. That's our order. And by June, I am telling you now, quote me, the lead person that did the whole report is CP Bumi Ogedengbe. And by June 2025, he had finished compiling all the records.
CP what?
CP Bumi Ogedengbe is the CP head of homicide in the whole country, first headquarters.
You mean Ogedengbe, the name of the nurse? Don't forget our nurse is Ogedengbe too.
Papa, no, this is not a joke. I'm telling you the name of... Look, you saw the letter he responded to me now. The invitation letter. Look,
so we now have the family of the nurse in the Department of Homicide. Okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It matters. If I see Fabayi, if I have somebody being Fabayi somewhere and you two you are being Fabayi, that's cause of interest right there now.
Then, my line of thought to me, these are the information you should pick so that you know how this one they are playing on you guys. So by June, they finished their report and they've seen all the things that even the investigators in Lagos that was held on file that they used to act on, because there is a power that asks them to suppress the key evidence that they've gotten. And they now realized that the only major impediment here is that we know what happened to Mohbad, but we cannot, the law, build the to testify because all the people in that house that are meant to be witnesses and complainants, what he agreed, we will not accuse anybody. This is the person that did this. This is the person that did this. But police are not saying, but we saw what happened to Mohbad, and this thing happened in this house. They now made it a way that they bribed the Lagos State investigation that we know what happened to Mohbad. We saw the broken neck. The bleeding profusely happened. But the people that are supposed to work with the police, maybe Adura is supposed to talk, maybe the Jebami is supposed to talk and say, this person did this, XYZ did it. All of them kept mute. And there is no way the prosecution will go to court without any of these people saying, since you were there, who did this? Code for any description. That is what has been lacking. So this is what they now later, if Tawari near Abuja, and when you one no lori and also but Bonteri, Temni, that is why all of you have been saying, they all know what they did. If they refuse to talk, there is a section of the law that will send them to jail, even if they decide to hide it. Because we have seen the cost and into bad. They choose to keep quiet. The
way you are going about this, I think that is what is causing this misunderstanding too from the other persons. One, you are not fully responsible. Like this is not a private case where you will say, okay, like all directives must come from you, like all witnesses information must come from you. You know that you are the only one that have local standing in it. No, people are like you trying to put everything together. The areas where you have local standing. Okay, particularly
just let me finish. Let me finish up. You will get the clearer picture.
Area which I have bought at.
Let me finish up. Let me finish up so that you know what these people are doing.
All right.
That before you guys shoot yourself in the leg again. Now, as it is now, at this stage here, there is all these facts on ground, but who will own up to it and who accept responsibility? And that is what they have spent a whole lot of money to shut down in Lagos. And when we as a human rights organization were able to get at least one person who don't like to come to the public, and we push it with our lives on the line, because Lagos State, the two commissioner of police, they ensure that they tell me, this is what we want to do, we don't want to go that route. And I said, no, I will never bow down for this. And I keep putting pressure. I went to the higher authority, which is the zonal command. They got there, they still suppressed me there. The family, they were spending money, and the entire people that were covering them up. A minimum butter. And I told the president, 2 kings, Oban Lagos that are close to you, are shielding the prime suspect. And it's coming down on you, sir. These 2 kings, they claim they care about you. Because you are the one that made them who they are. They are going to destroy this country in your head. And then they look at you and say, this is a credible information. National security is involved. What I put down is, you need to know the millions of dollars that they have paid a foreign media house to package the documentary to destroy this government and create chaos. And they said they should go and do the case. And they know that these are the people to arrest. It has nothing to do with anybody can write a petition.
Let me say this right. It's saying on the case of, another thing I think that is causing chaos here is when you say presidency, because you try to trigger people to a certain direction. Now, when the office of the president gets involved in a case, procedurally, the president informs the Ministry of Justice, which is headed by the Attorney General and the Commissioner of Justice of the Federation.
Before he gets to that stage, he has to do that.
If it's a serious thing, when it's serious crime, that's where they move to. Commissioner of Justice comes in.
Paparano. It's because you cannot force me to say more than what I should say.
I don't want to force, but the things you are saying, you should go look back into the way you are presenting these things. It's against the Constitution. It's like the Nigerian police don't follow the Constitution. You are not representing them in the right way.
Paparano. Paparano. I'm going to say this for the up-10 time. If you accept you want to be deceiving yourself, you don't know that they block so many things in Lagos State. Investigation on the is it not the same police formation?
The Nigerian police is one. If Lagos can't do it, believe me, most times Abuja will even Abuja is not in this case right now, with this present Nigeria. Please, anyone trying to separate Abuja from Lagos, I think they are making a very big mistake. The same person heading Abuja is heading Lagos State, and he has once headed Lagos State. He appointed most of these people. They are like his boys. So don't even make it look like there's any different politically. If you want to go politically, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, are they not the one who are about to free different suspects? As I'm talking to you, the IG discharged a case of rape that police investigated that two Indian men allegedly raped somebody. Why did the IG, the same IG you are taking case to in Abuja, he discharged a case of rape in court? What is the difference?
Paparano, murder case is the jurisdiction of who?
Every case under the IG now, is any case too big for the IG to?
No, can you see where that's what you don't know. Go and check your constitution.
So it's a murder case. Every state,
jurisdiction of the state. Wait now.
Auntie has jurisdiction over every serious crime in Lagos State. And in Abuja, the homicide department in Abuja has jurisdiction over every homicide case. What are we saying here?
Paparano, the first jurisdiction, don't forget, this case was taken over by Lagos State government. You are still not getting it. The governor of Lagos State constituted the investigators. And the investigators are to report to the Ministry of Justice to the governor through the Ministry of Justice.
Please, that's not correct. Please, that's another wrong statement. Governor Sonwo, there is no Lagos State Police Command. Nigerian police is one, and they function according to directives. It was the IG that ordered the CP to investigate this case. This Mohbad case, it was the IG, not Governor Sonwo. It was the IG. The CP Dowonwa did this investigation under the command. I will just give you this story. Number one, let me tell you, when it comes to a murder case, it is a state that prosecutes originally. And the governor of Lagos State, as the chief security officer of the state, that has sworn to protect the life of people in a state. If anybody dies in Lagos State, the governor has got the constitutional power to take over the investigation and deliver justice. There is an attorney general in Lagos State that must look into capital cases. If they rape somebody in Lagos State, it will be difficult for Abuja to take over the case if the state government are interested. They have the constitutional power to say, it's our state. We have the constitutional power to try murder cases. As a matter of fact, the law of the land stipulates original jurisdiction into the state. I'm missing two things: trial and investigation. Nigerian police investigates. Lagos State have jurisdiction to try the case, to prosecute the case in court. But when it comes to investigation is done by the Nigerian police. And that's Nigerian police have their duty, irrespective of the government's duty. They have their duty. My brother, I'm going to say this again. Even if they investigate, don't forget that at some point, even the court will tell them, if the police are investigating, duplicate it and send it to the Ministry of Justice in Lagos State for advice. Why are they advising them? It's not necessary. Oh, Jesus of God. The commissioner of police, the commissioner of justice doesn't take over every case. Police prosecute. Police can choose to prosecute. I just told you that Lagos State government take over the case. If they are interested in the state, the highest level. If they are interested, yes, they can take it over. And do you see the governor interested there or not? This is what I will be constituting the investigators, the DSS. Go and check the governor's statement, for heaven's sake. They take over. They took over the case then. That is why they are able to cover up so many things. This is a serious battle. The social media, and you always want me to put my life, facing the government, facing Lagos State government, facing the Ministry of Justice, facing the command in Lagos State. It's not about you are putting this on only your shoulder. You are not the only one fighting for just Mohbad. Don't make it look like it's only you. That's where the issue is. If mistake in here, when they say an NGO is working, it's the public. And you are not the one representing the whole public now. You are not the one representing the whole public. That's why don't make it that way. It will be so stressful on you, please. I should represent you what you are doing on social media. Represent what I'm doing. Represent informations that are available to you, like 3 seconds available to you, or if you also have every other information available to you, represent it, please. But you're not representing the whole case. There are people who have different information. It's a public case. Most of you, why you are doing it is because if it was just only 3 seconds video, by the time I went to write my statement in Abuja, and they gave that this is our final report, they will not want me in that. What you don't know is you don't know. You are still trying to... The individuals they are going after, the individuals they are picking first suggest to us what information police have. Imagine, they have picked Yomi. And I'm going to come here to tell you what information... Jesus of Nazareth. No. But we can see. For them to go after Damola, why should Damola look at Mohbad? Should Damola no connection? So, but Damola is a lawyer. Are you know what I'm saying? He's been there for many days now. You are not even we know the reason why it could have been picked up. We know. That's not the reason, because Toba just went to the 3 seconds video. Toba said, okay, say what Fabayi Fabi shot. Okay. I was there with him. Say what Fabayi give us for the white video alone. Okay, competition for Fabi. You can't be picturing myself. Let's watch and see. In the following month. No. Do you think government will be working with? I work with this one. Work with this one. Work with this one. And the best of the way. In the following, the government will tell you people should collapse to one body. You are just keeping making. You are not the only one doing it. Even if I'm not the only one.
Anthony Lorry, you must collapse into a body and let's work with one body. You people are just taking and all they are doing is to
No. You can't do that. You can't collapse. You cannot. This is not a private case. How can you collapse all this case to one body? It doesn't make sense, please. Everybody have different informations.
So the president, you want harmonize here,
unless you're all bringing the same information. If you're all bringing 3 seconds video, they will harmonize it. But if you're bringing different information, they will need you as a witness to your information. If I'm bringing different evidence, they will need me as a witness. That's why prosecution have witness in court. All of you will all be witnesses. Why would they harmonize? Is it your case? It's a government case now.
Okay, now. Okay, information. See, hold on. Information to Langwara and Sheni Koro, yeah.
Hey, don't Arami. Shame me are there underground. You
are only brief for them. You are only brief for them.
No. Hey, don't go there, please. I don't know anybody underground. In fact, I'm against.
You are only brief for them now. You said they brought something.
I'm only stating my facts. I'm stating my fact. I have knowledge in this case.
Which
I've been in this case for long. I'm only stating
which party? Which party?
The fact to the information. The fact to the necessary information. The information you're not aware of. I just told you about spending.
Ask the hypocrisy in all of what you are doing. When I came back from London,
it is not
at the end of the day, the same people that you claim.
You didn't go to Abuja before these people, so. I mean, you don't.
What's my business? You go to Abuja first. Only you. Tell me, Mark register Abuja. What the FCC minister? Kilo come back and Abuja first. What's all this competition on?
So everybody not on the media. That is the coincidence in this case. There are other things going on. Please.
You claim they are doing something. This is what you are calling them when they are constructing the press conference.
You are the one. If you are assuming that, I'm not seeing the reason why you are fighting so hard. No, please. It's not that they are hijacking your case. No, please.
It's not hijacking my case. They are coming to see. Let me explain to you. You're not seeing follow me. The point why you're not getting right is this. It's because you don't know. We are already making attempts to pick all these people. Spending was to be arrested. We immobilized police officers from Lagos.
Should be arrested. For what reason? What did he do?
Paparino, the investigators
police must have an information of your crime committed before they come for you. I am telling you that spending confessed to some people.
Hold on. This is where I got to know that you only talk.
Why they reported to police.
Hold on. I was on this page. I read to you what they are being investigated for. Okay, let him be.
Just spending.
They are spending. I'll give you the names of all the people interested. Oh, see the case on bed. Give you where they go. One of these people are being needed for murder, concealment of evidence, criminal conspiracy, and intimidation. And you are sitting here saying what it was being held for. What when I'm asking you on the social media? Are you the one investigating?
How can police spend that is just been arrested? Charge him. Charge him for what?
Who said he's been charged? I said he's been investigated for. Can you not see yourself?
Investigation.
Oh my God, no, the serious case.
This doesn't work this way. I'm sorry. No.
Please.
Penny was at home now. Was he not there?
In your call,
he's sitting here saying jokes.
For police to investigate the person, there would be an information in their hand or an evidence with them.
You know what they have?
You say you report.
Of harmonization. You don't understand the harmonization.
And you say you are intelligent.
Okay.
You are only backing it on the 3 seconds video. Do you know what else they've seen?
Guys, please listen. Somebody reported to the police. Say, police, I have an evidence. Please don't. Please. People, everyone listen. Mr. A reported to the police. He said, I have this evidence. West Penny came to talk to me about what by Mohbad. I am Yekude, I am Koinosi Ombudsman. This is what Penny told me. Police, please investigate whether this thing is clear or not. And then somebody else writes a petition, said, police, because Pending was in the house, okay, investigate Pending about what by Mohbad. It's a 2 different things. This one is presenting something with police with good cause to go and pick Pending.
Not the one that mentions Pending's name. They harmonized it.
Who mentions Pending? Talo mentions Pending on what ground? Quick Kiloshe.
He never mentioned.
Pending was only mentioned for calling the nurse now. One is Pending a nurse.
You are sitting with what people told Jesus of God.
It's what
I'm
Spending
telling
said.
you,
The information out there. The information
you're
out
not
there is
listening.
everywhere.
They have harmonized
Spending
all the evidence, everything they have seen.
Listen, even if they harmonize every evidence, those people who pick spending up, they have reason, they have justification for picking him
See,
up.
we don't know these jokes that they are. But he told you, Yekudi, oh, she should be out of Fabayi.
Why are you concerned? Okay, let me
Jesus of
maybe ask you the question directly.
Can somebody play that audio where Spending was speaking to Yekudi?
You look at that audio. Someone got off the money.
No, the people that picked him up have reason for picking him up, right?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Don't just get picked up by the police. I'm trying,
please don't underestimate other people's effort. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't underestimate other people's effort, please. We know you are trying
with other people's effort. I said they harmonize all the effort.
He's
You are the one pinning it on 3 seconds video or working it on Yekudi. That might not be the reason.
Talking about these
Papi,
people.
Madam Papariano, no. All this, Madam,
He's not talking about these people. Papariano, stop this.
Yomi, Madam Papi, no. Open pull legs, any. Offer to speak out everything. Come on,
They were
Don't do that. Don't do that. It's okay. We'll meet him. What he got to be offered by information. I want to meet him too and be.
Àwọn yóò sí bẹ́ẹ̀ dàrẹ́ fáwọn yẹn lẹ̀ ṣé gbogbo ẹnu tó ní àyè bọ̀ ṣe lọ́jọ́ wọ́n kò bẹ̀.
FBI má sọ pé wọ́n sí bẹ́ẹ̀ the number of what we are.
Ìyá mi ẹ wo àti láwọn ewu ò ń sọ̀kọ̀ fún yín. Kéèsì ti kọjá gbogbo tí gbogbo yín wọ̀ lọ.
It's all right. It's all right.
This Papariano.
Papariano ṣì ń sùn tó bá ti jí dáadáa ó máa rí analyse bí Papariano for now ó ṣì ń sùn ojú oorun tí dá lójú ẹ̀ tóun bá ti dá lójú ẹ̀ á bá analyse dáadáa.
Oorun ti dá lójú ẹ̀ gbogbo kìíní yẹn ni ẹ wo bí all these things are you
people control. It's all right must you talk.
Ẹ̀rọ kẹ́lẹ́ yìí ti sọ mí látàárọ̀ ni ṣáyò sọ̀rọ̀ bí mojú lójú oorun báyìí ní ọ̀rọ̀ kan.
Gẹ́gbà gbogbo ìjẹ́gbà yẹn náà kọ́dà wà máa wọlé ẹ lórí. Continue gbà yẹn tó bá ti ní gbọ́dọ̀ tèèyàn mọ́ títí ẹ.
Ẹ̀yin náà lẹ́ni Yomi sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ tún ṣe kí ni ẹ máa ti fìtì ọ̀bí àròbó nítorí ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n sọ tíọ́rì tí ò wà tẹ́lẹ̀bù. This is simple word of design kẹ́lẹ̀.
Mr. Yomi Fabi ẹ má worry.
You understand everything you have said.
We understood you. Even Papariano understood you.
Go home, Coco.
Oh, he did.
Oh, understand the.
It's all right.
No,
whatever they say about the competition, just forget about it. Ignore.
After you are not doing competition with anybody. Who are going to be facing now.
Ignore. Even the way you are doing things now, you two you are craving for the trophy.
Which
That's
trophy?
How I'm seeing it now.
And you will see it that way now.
That is all right.
I don't care what people think.
That is all right for me.
Trophy where they will craving for trophy. Okay, even if I crave for trophy, she will buy on it. So can I get a show woman?
Mr. Yomi,
even if I crave for trophy, what's the big deal there?
You are not the only one doing this job. Whether you are craving, you are an NGO body. Craving for trophy is not what we need. People going to trophy can get
trophy call.
Every one of us are in need.
You see, finest.
I want to to think you can grab someone.
Calm down. Calm down. You can't
be talking to me like that in public.
What a better time on me. Oh, no, they're not better time. What a
finest, hold on.
Do I look like a problem?
Leave him.
I want to like it, Alano.
Mr. Yomi, it's okay. It's okay. See, Nigerians, we have a lot to do. We have a lot to do. Mr. Yomi, it's okay. Mr. Yomi, go and sleep.
Rubbish is nonsense.
Go and sleep, Mr. Yomi. God bless your work. God bless you. And Mr. Yomi, go and sleep. Go and rest. Don't say anything again. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay? Keep doing what you're doing. And God will see us through. God will see us through. I don't know what we are arguing on this matter. I don't know our problem. If some people are working, let them continue do their thing. If this person alone,
we follow finance.
Law is too much. You people know this, you know this, and you, Nigeria, see, oh God. Shebi Nigeria I know lawa. Tí wọ́n pa àwọn kan, tí government then jáde wá síta pé there's nothing like that tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀. And we all can see it.
There's nothing to be upset here. You know, the kind of a very good.
Hello, I greet everyone.
1 minute, please.
See,
we are 1 minute, please.
Yomi, take it easy. Because anybody tó ní pé iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe ò dáa, kó control tó yẹ máa bá àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀. A lot of people go. Tó bá sọ pé kó máa like òun yóò mean anything. Kó control tó ṣe ń bá yàn sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ló dé? Kí ni gbogbo yẹn? Àwọn èèyàn lè máa dákẹ́. Kí ló dé tẹ̀ ń dákẹ́? Ẹ wo tó ṣe ń bá àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀. On try láti máa sọ nǹkan kó lè yé everybody. Kí everybody lè understand. Kò sí anybody tó ní pé iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe ní pé kò dáa.
Yeah, I'm glad that you guys here to tell him that you shouldn't be upset about the conversation. You know, and the communication is supposed to be 2 ways as well. You listen to each other, and you guys saw that. And thanks for finance scam, and thanks so what goes around. So you may need to calm down and be talking, asking questions. That's not a big deal for me. You know, that's the question I wanted to ask him, and but anyway, we'll leave it as it is. Maybe you should go back to bed and sleep.
Mr. Richie.
And get some warm lemon. Some warm water with lemon to boost your immune and fight off this tiredness that you say you have.
Mr. Richie, what I understand is that we are all different. The way we can conceive words, informations and everything. So I cannot blame him. The whole world is upon
For
him.
me, I still blame the police in all this, honestly speaking, regardless.
Mr. Richie, if you see the way police are working in Nigeria, you will shake your head.
Yeah.
I understand where Yomi is coming from. I understand what he's saying. Everything he's saying, I know. Nigeria, You see what he said? There are some powerful people.
There's no need for it. You talking about these people, and what Prime is just saying, separate yourself and go in your own way, but don't kind of throw down on whatever other people are doing. The same thing we say to the other people as well. Leave you alone. Let Yomi work. Let Yomi continue his effort. Simple.
Do you know, Mr. Richie? It's not Yomi that is coming after them all.
But he just did just that.
No. He
just did just now. But anyway, I don't want to get too much involved in this. But for me,
right? Let's call a spade a spade. Yomi knows ó ta sí one thing.
Yes.
Ó ta sí wọn jẹ́ ká tó tọrọ. Tí a bá bá wọn ti bí wí, ẹ ká lè bá yàn wá wí. Ṣé kò tí mo sọ yé? We are all equal. We want to work as one. Don't see each other as enemy. Gbogbo yín náà la máa donate fún. Tẹ́ bá bọ́ síta pé ẹ need the donation. It's not only on just one person. Any angle tí gbogbo èèyàn dìde tó fi ń ṣe, let them work it. All we need that pé kọ́ ṣàpè àwọn people yìí or prosecute wọn kó kó wọn lọ sí court. Come here, gba ìdájọ́.
Is result.
That is what we are after. Èmi ni mo gbé gbá èmi fẹ́ gbá front. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń ṣe league it's not a football team on 26 years old. Kò sẹ́ni tó discredit nǹkan tó ń ṣe náà. Gbogbo àpọ̀ ilé náà sí bí mo ti bá kick round jà àjàfẹ́ kú ń bí. Lórí question yẹn kan ṣoṣo tó bí mi. I just twist around ni until ìgbà tó submit rẹ̀.
Prince, nǹkan tí Baba
and this is what we are working on.
As a matter of fact, even what goes around Wamba is a strong Yomi fan. Even for this.
Thank you.
From me to comment, I just want peace to reign.
Yes, no,
yes, that's it.
And then you know that if Yomi continue to talk, must spill down, continue to speak.
Finest, hold on.
You know, that is why me, I did a lot of, I tried to calm down for him, okay, because I understand how this kind of thing is. He's had a terrible day, right? And at some time, he will even be doubting whether people that he thinks are with him are not with him. So you will not, sometimes people who are in the forefront just express some certain language. They are rude. It's not because they intend to be rude. It's out of the load on them. You understand? We can understand those things, but that doesn't mean the things that we will say, we should not say it. You know, you may be correct, and we may all be wrong, right? But time will prove it, right? But the little things that are obvious to us, in control, what is obvious to us is what we are saying right now. And
exactly.
Then we'll be waiting to see, because it's not my outcome. At the end of the next 1 month, next thing, tomato free and we kill a maso. Technical evidence, everything to
and then you, Papi, you know that all these people, they are around us.
No. So at the end of the day, we have to be respected to we have to be fair to ourselves. Exactly. Any group, because I'm looking about so much anything now that to convince you, like customer, I'm really or Jay, can you buy?
Yes. At the
end of the day, what is so NGO Tigbawo, Untilo, in continue who lose, now you lose.
Yes, exactly.
I want to be lawyer Kiri. If they want to clash, one wa okay. You said any get my barrister, para Yoruba, the shape of condition. It's a problem, and you discriminate. Okay, at the end of the day. Okay, any NGO. Ìgbà tó yá ẹni kò tí ì sówó ìgbà tó yá ẹ wá lọ gbé bó ṣeré kan ẹ wá sílẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn àwọn tẹ́ pé ẹ lè fíńgà ọpọlọ wọn ẹ wá fún wọn ṣùgbọ́n wọn ẹ wá èrò ṣe understand all those things ni mo like ní ti sí ẹ̀. Nǹkan tẹ́ pé kí n bá tiẹ̀ point to you guys wọ́n pé ẹ̀yin lè fi ẹ̀yìn tẹ̀sí wọn ní ẹ lè fi tì ní. Most of them don't put into it. And they want to use people's brain. If you don't put people to that thing to do it. People say, I want to try my luck and make all of you come and waste your money somewhere. I would rather not do nothing. No. In a criminal case everywhere in the world, it is government that resolve criminal case. The best you do is just and fold your hands.
But you know, sometimes,
if I must say,
the complainants too has job to do with them.
If I must say I want to try my best, there should be some at least evidence. If I'm saying that the government did not do so well, what do I have at hand? Like me in the first place, when I got mad at this case, I said, government did autopsy and toxicology. And they said, nothing by Mohbad, inconclusive. Now the father of Mohbad, under his own arrangement, we supported, we paid massively. They went to do autopsy.
It was crazy.
They are now telling us that Mohbad doesn't have Kosiak Park or Konlara. And the father did not reject that result. They let
and it did say it.
They let that result go through. You know what that means? That insult every one of us. All of us that are looking. I'll be somebody who doesn't agree with me. Okay, I know when to stake, I know when not to stake. Okay, now ìgbà tí ìwọ tó jẹ́ bàbá ọmọ ẹ̀yin tó ẹjọ́ sáré rẹ̀ wọ́n ní kò tí àpapọ̀ fún ọmọ ọmọ ìgbà accept ní ìjọ tí ẹni tó tó ọmọ ọmọ tó wọ́n lọ́wọ́ jà pé wọ́n lọ́wọ́ tó ṣe ta lórí ọmọ yìí it doesn't work like me stupid but tí wọ́n fi ń pawó mo lè ṣe but as normal human being with my sense mi ò lè ṣe nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí torí ìwọ àti government Ebi at the government, one thing I agree saying why should Paparano should be saying that one gumpani, but he was Ebi Mohbad, and claim to one ipa. Ìjọba náà lóhùn orí. Èmi from somewhere, mi tí mi ò sí ǹbẹ̀, mo wá ní pé rárá, mo wá ń force ẹ̀ through, torí kí n máa rówó bá ń díẹ̀. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to work with something cogent, concrete. Why we are all looking for justice is because of the informations we had. And the way we see Mohbad in the casket, leg broken, that's what we thought. But if they are now coming, if information is telling us right now, then it means I have to withdraw back my position. It's a pity, but sorry. I have to manage the way I see it. Because I don't know what they are all covering. And this is when I become very careful. Why it looks like, hey, why is Papa not doing this? Because I'm not stupid. In the name of, it's not a show for me. It's a competition or show. Everybody in a government case everywhere in the world, no citizens should do anything. No citizen. In fact, not even private investigator is allowed. Everybody should go to police. That is what the law says. At most, before Ọlọ́pàá investigate, and Ọlọ́pàá gbọ́dọ̀ fún any information. Ọlọ́pàá was subject to you one nìkan.
This is what I'm struggling. I'm struggling with that a lot.
Sometimes, Ọlọ́pàá, they need you to stand. You, the complainant, they need you to stand. At any time, they can call you, ask you something, and if they ask you, you want to catch this person.
Finance came. That doesn't mean they will divulge their investigations operation.
They should give you.
They are not answerable to only you. It's a public case.
No, this is a public something. I'm not saying only me.
Tax while run government.
Yeah.
But if they need information, let's say for example you witness a crime and you complain about that crime, they need to work with you now. We understand that. But that doesn't mean if someone else who also have information comes to them, they will not work with them. Police is here to work with anybody.
No, they work with everybody.
So Yomi shouldn't make it look like they have to work with only him. People are trying to attack the case.
No, they work with everybody. He has laid his own complaint. Another wing are coming up. We are still castigating on the same thing. But they will take your own complaint and work for you too. They are assigned some.
If Yomi has a genuine complaint, information that is only coming from him, they will only need him for that. No other person can substitute him. Nowhere in the world. Okay? And if the others too are bringing something new information, let them represent their information. Everybody should present their own. Everyone harmonize. The only reason don't harmonize is won't submit the same information. To understand, in control for harmony, okay, he wants to complain about 3-second video. He will not over complain. It will worry.
That is what they were doing now. That is what they were doing now. That is what they were doing now.
That is normal.
And the problem, you know, right? At the end of the day, right? I will still give more credit to Yomi Fabayi at the end of the day. Okay.
Yes.
One, he is fighting this case the way public interest, is maintained or is kept. Well, now, what is public interest? Our interest is to see that something is done about justice, so that the same crime doesn't repeat itself again. Right? It's alarming the public, it's highlighting the case, and it's putting himself, in position of the victim. And somebody was victimized. But Mohbad is not sleeping out there in Abuja. It's not the one going around doing one of things. And Yomi is doing that. Okay? That is a credit on his own side. And I want to try to separate between what is doing so well and what is not doing so well. But Yomi is mixing everything together. When he make a DJ. Okay? And if he doesn't separate these things, all those small things, it will affect the bigger things that he's doing. Okay? He's mixing many things together. In the areas where he's performing very well, that is good, you should maintain and focus on that only. Because people who doesn't like you, they want to look for those little spots.
God bless you.
And when they are attacking you, if you tell me to Yatomine, if you man recognize our Kotomba Sony area, my address, then I accept, then I move on. I will not focus on when I am the king. Simple.
Yes.
Once you force, all right. to harmonize them. Everybody come and let you.
No, nobody will be on the back of anybody.
Even VDM go. Last time when VDM, when
VDM doesn't work like
was
that.
the one making this case happen. No, VDM what they can come. What if you case I want look big case you do. I want look below so internet. Imagine if we TikTokers and all they could see Yomi. Let's make it clear. So that's why sometimes people underestimate them. But want to share on Instagram, want to share what they long.
You're right.
Comment to share everything. No, attract everybody. There are so many bad things happening in Nigeria.
I think Yomi understands you, but Yomi understand you, but the thing is that I think because of it, a lot of people have been calling him out. I think he's pained and he can't hold it anymore. But you just need to understand something as well. That a lot of people don't need fair one BB also. At least we're listening here.
Yomi is our own person.
About discuss anybody.
Yeah, that's just
it. He may be popular, he may have money, whatever, but I think he has to calm down.
He needs to calm down because
like he put myself.
A joke is that the Mr. Bumi Ogedengbe is actually near his pension age. The CP.
Because the surname is similar now.
Yeah. Woman here no compromise lower by. Woman here no shawon.
See, you know what I see there, right? Shame going. Oh my man, I just told you a lady.
She's a lady, Omatiba, she's a lady.
So you see the thing is this, right? Yes, got him notice the pain. When I listen to all those police, more pain. Oh, they follow up on
yes, only your Mr. My face. Your Mr. My face. There is. No, only connect against any.
All about that, we want protect our own. Ogato don't bass or go. What's in the baton going to show you, man? Ogato fellow bass or should be IG number one police command. Only people release and don't let you go rape is still
really?
Yes.
You mean the Benway case?
Yes, now.
Yes.
Yes,
tell everybody in Kote, èmi máa ń ṣe research. Àwọn èèyàn tó táwọn èèyàn bá wọn lọ́kàn.
That's why àwọn Nigerian people.
Understand? Ìgbà tí mo dìde kí tí mo ní gbókè gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n ní gbé barrister ilé máa ṣe ṣùṣe lọ́ọ̀yà ilé gbogbo nǹkan yẹn àwọn èèyàn wọn wà practical. Àwọn náà wọ́n ń gbé iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n jáde wọ́n fẹ́ dúró fún wọn like ní ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò tí kò.
wọ́n fẹ́ kó yẹn jẹ wọ́n fẹ́ kó yẹn jẹ.
Bàbá mi wá sọ kílẹ̀lì ní bí ọmọ Yorùbá wọ́n gbé gbági wọ́n gbé gbági.
Ṣé orí bó ṣe condemn iṣẹ́ wọn orí wọn gbóná lọ ni because they condemn your platform.
Olóògbé mẹ́rin wọ́n ṣe platform mi tẹ́ bá ń wò wọ́n lọ sọ̀rọ̀ olórí ẹbí
wọ́n ti confuse olórí ẹbí.
wọ́n fẹ́ fi woman yẹn bó ṣeré
your show change olórí ẹbí's mind.
Yes, wọ́n fẹ́ fi bó ṣeré yẹn mú olórí ẹbí wọ́n fẹ́ fi mọ́lẹ̀ wọ́n mọ plan wọn wọ́n lọ bá kọ̀ǹfì wọ́n lọ sọ wọ́n ṣe wá báyìí ni wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé mi máa bèrè question náà.
Science class la wà yìí ẹ di dandan.
tó wọ́n yẹn bá wọ́n tẹ́ bá ní ìgbàgbọ́ ṣe a máa support yín tí kò bá lè jù a máa support yín wọ́n ní kọ́ the problem but ẹ má wàá lò wá jìbìtì àfẹ́mọ́ we have been battered we have been manipulated.
For 2 years.
For 2 years so.
Honestly.
Yomi, if you can hear my voice,
Papayano.
We cherish your art rebel. The way you are doing it, we like it. We are still backing you up. Just be coming down whenever they wanted to ask you questions.
Finest, hold on. Papayano. You need to speak with these other people too. They should leave Yomi alone.
Are they castigating against him now?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it. They should leave him alone.
You know
Prince,
that
the other person. It's just like you two, you are just knowing the other side. You are not even talking to Yomi as well. Because now we are trying to let Yomi understand something.
No.
You are still like...
But Prince, I think you never
Get something. You know, I told you, this is my own peaceful resolution. Me, I'm somebody that, right, if I want to resort to fighting, I don't just say, bring two of them together. I don't
No.
Please wait.
Do it differently.
Yeah. What I do, I try to talk to one person. I try to put myself in the position of the other. Okay, then I speak to this person to see. He will take it like challenge, but it's not challenge. Because I will be in the pain. I will act like that person, then I'll be asking this person question to see whether he will justify his ground, whether he will say something that will make sense. And if he say what's not making sense, then I'll be trying to explain the side of the other people so that we can not say clearly. You know, if those I'm telling him, because they've already found he will not want to listen to them, no matter how. If someone knows them, it's going to explain the people who are already, you know, in this whole spending, boom, she read Jomo's only bridge, all those things.
Yes, you're not Sonny Corona.
So most shall I from love. Understand? I don't want him to feel like
I understood you, but Brando, we are all here.
So you continue
to come around. Just on the platform.
3 seconds. What should I say? You don't represent. So move on, understand me.
You pay for me one let down on that yẹn náà gbé wọlé.
Àwọn ní ìsìn wá fẹ́ yí mọ́ mi lọ́wọ́ pé rárá o. Kí ọ̀rọ̀ 3 seconds kọ́ pé òun ti take charge everything.
Papariano, tó bá rí lẹ́tà tí Yomi kọ, it did mention wípé kàn arrest gbogbo àwọn 15 people yẹn. But the parents,
it's not enough. Nobody, no police will do that for you. Okay? Please listen.
President.
Kò sí ẹnì kankan tó máa arrest anybody. Nítorí pé ẹ sọ fún wọn pé arrest the 15 people there.
No, not just like that. Wait. Complain nípa iṣẹ́ tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá ṣe lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wípé wọ́n abet cases pé wọ́n treat ẹ̀ the way bó ṣe yẹ kó treat ẹ̀.
Nǹkan tó máa bẹ̀ ni pé kí ni wọ́n ní sọ́wọ́ tó fi sọ pé wọn ò ṣe kó ṣe kí ni wọ́n mọ̀ tí wọ́n mọ̀.
Ibi tó yẹ kí Yomi ti kún mi láti explain gbogbo òun ò fẹ́ explain ó kàn ń la.
Òun ò fẹ́ pé èsì tó sọ gbogbo yẹn fún wa to be candid kò ní kó sọ gbogbo yẹn fún wa.
Kindness
ó bá brief ẹ̀ ni kò ń ṣe kó máa sọ fún wa
public ọ̀rọ̀ eré kan kì í ṣe pé kò sí àṣeyọrí kan bẹ́ẹ̀ when it comes to public case wọ́n máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
No, wait. Papariano, if you want to do investigation, you can't go on that route. You can't go on that route. It's like you're telling the press to run away.
Please get it. Whether he wants them to investigate everybody in the house. Only couple who are on that route now. Only the same case about everybody there in the house. Okay, so Papariano,
those who are working in the ground, do you know them?
We just need to be sincere to ourselves. These people who call that they are underground people, these underground people,
you know them.
We know them already. Àwọn ọjọ́, àwọn supreme àtàwọn kọ́ńṣí, àwọn lọ́ńṣẹ́ àtàwọn àǹtí ẹ gbàgbé gbogbo kínní. Ẹ má máa kò séèyàn kan tó lè nàyàn kan. Àwọn ló ṣe.
Tẹ́ bá rí gbogbo wọn, watch out. Platform ibo ìwà yìí. Like cause problem for most of them. Tẹ́ bá rí pé tó máa ṣe.
Exactly, because wọ́n rí pé ò gbà tí wọ́n.
Wọ́n máa lọ bá ilé yìí, wọ́n lè wá directly tó mọ̀ pé èmi, I put my integrity. Èmi náà torí mo mọ̀ pé at the end of the day, 5 years later, tí bá ń wóra mi. Tí máa ń wòran padà 10 years later. How? Báwo ni o explain àwọn nǹkan tí mo sọ ń sìn? So, I'm someone that think about the future. I'm not just playing around with it.
Think about the present.
Ọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tó fẹ́ jẹ́ ńkọ́. Bó ṣe máa dá fún everybody ni. That's where I come. And most of them continue more in either one want glory. And that's what about most American remember on the glory. Okay, you want to
One
you care.
So, Papa, that glory, 100%.
But the glory is for every one of us. You want to trust I get. I want to support it, but you can't pass it.
I get. More can no. Normally,
I'm
going to shop.
I want to donate to you. Oh, can
listen.
I don't know what. Papa,
like ingredient